Hey, Central Columbia. Guess who? It's your two favorite principals here, coming at you with another episode of the White and Blue Show. It's great to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Had a great Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
100%.
And we just wanted to come at you with a couple updates as we move towards the end of the year. Obviously, the first one that we're going to keep harping on is that the 22nd is the last day for new work. So make sure that you guys are getting the stuff turned in and use that time after the 22nd to make sure you get anything that you missed or didn't turn in or couldn't turn in because of this reason or that reason. Make sure that stuff gets turned in for us, okay? Keep doing what you're doing, guys. I know this has been tough. This has been a change for everybody, you know, and so. But I'm proud of the way that you guys have answered the call, so to speak, and I'm proud of the effort that you're giving. So just finish strong, finish the drill, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is graduation. All right, seniors. I know that in the last episode that we sent out, we had talked about bringing the stage to you. After we delivered all those caps and gowns to you guys, and seeing the logistics of that and reflecting upon that idea, we decided that that might not be the best thing to do. And we were also thinking about closure and a last time on campus and things like that. So we feel like it's important for us to do the graduation here. So the tentative plan is to have graduations held on June 4th, 5th, and 6th in an effort for us to hopefully, you know, end when we were supposed to end. All right? Now that said, there's going to be a lot that you need to look for in your emails, via phone calls, and so on. We're going to set the stage up out in front of the school, just like it would be set up on the football field this year. We have hired a professional video guy. He's going to come in and be able to take the videos of you guys walking across the stage. He's going to put that all together into one big production at the end, to which you guys will get a copy of that. All right. When this happens, a couple things. Obviously, we're going to be here, right? So, number one, Chief Merton's going to be out in the parking lot directing traffic based off your times. And let me rewind quick. We're going to break the senior class down alphabetically. All right. So A through whatever will go on day 1, the 4th. The next set will go on day 2, and the last set will go on day 3. But during that time, when you get your time assigned to you, make sure that you guys are prompt. Obviously, you know, masks are probably going to have to be a necessity. Social distancing is going to be huge there. And Chief Merton's going to be patrolling the parking lot, helping with the traffic flow to help keep this thing going, okay? Mm-hmm. So just be on the lookout for some more updates in regards to graduation as we get closer to time. A couple things with graduation, guys. Let's see. If you still need a cap and gown or had not gotten yours, please make sure you contact myself, Mr. Snyder, Mr. Bartholomew, Ms. Fairchild, somebody, and we will get that to you. All right? We want to make sure that everybody has that. A couple other housekeeping items when it comes to graduation, guys. Seniors, you're not going to get your diploma in the diploma cover if you have outstanding cafeteria balances, if you still have items to turn in, such as iPads, textbooks, calculators, etc. So anything that is school material that needs to come back to us, we will set a collection date for those things moving forward soon, hopefully, and get you guys another episode of this show, hopefully one last time, with the final reminders and updates regarding closing school out, okay? So that's graduation. If you have any questions, let us know. Second, virtual field day, right? The thing that Mr. Osborne sent out. Remember, that is May 15th and May 16th. All right, make sure you check your email, check the schedule. If you want to participate, it'd be great to get everybody involved in that. You know, something fun, something different. So just check the schedule. Remember, on the 16th, King James decided that he was going to have a graduate together. America honors the class of 2020 at 8 p.m. So that kind of pushed the senior Kahoot to the next Saturday evening. So seniors, on that 23rd, there is a Zoom Kahoot in which this entire community pretty much pitched in to make sure that everybody got a prize who participates in that. Just trying to make it special for you guys here during this difficult time. Let's see. Now the big one coming up soon is senior exit interviews. Mr. Snyder is going to go ahead and talk to you guys about what to expect, and I'm going to turn it over to him.
Hey guys, it's great to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well. Looking forward to having a lot of you guys participate in the field day. I want to see you guys dancing. I want to see you guys running. I want to see you guys doing push-ups and pull-ups. Most of all, I want to see you guys draining some free throws. I'll be up in there draining some of my own, and we'll see who comes out on top. So looking forward to participating with as many of you guys as possible. But getting back to the senior exit interviews, guys, this is an awesome event that we've held for a number of years here, and we want to try to do a similar event this year, but it'll look a little different. So let me tell you about that. So our senior exit interviews will be on Wednesday, May 20th, and they'll be in the morning from 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock. Now, all of you will be assigned a half-hour block of time, and it will actually be a Zoom meeting that will be led by one of your high school teachers or staff members. So all you guys can count on receiving an email with your exact day, or not the exact day, with your exact time, and we'll invite you into that meeting at the time when you're assigned. And we've already organized you guys into groups based upon your career pathway and or your career choice. And we have coupled you guys with an interview team of community members and staff members that are in a similar field or career area as to what your goal is. So you're going to be interviewing with a group of people who know a little bit about your future career goal and idea. And oh, by the way, another part of this is we want to create a connection for you guys with a group of people who, down the road, you never know. These might be people that you go away to college or you look to go out into the workforce and you're looking to find a place for employment. You may encounter this person in the future. So it's actually a great idea for you to make a connection with a local person because you never know what that could lead to down the road. So each interview slot is going to be a 30-minute block of time. This is actually a little bit shorter than it used to be when we did the in-person event. So we'll have about 5 minutes for introductions, for you to get going, talk briefly about yourself. Then we'll have a 20-minute block of time where the community members, staff members will be posing questions to you and you'll be answering to the best of your ability. And then we'll have a 5-minute period at the end for the community members and staff members to give you some verbal feedback, tell you how you did, tell you what question you answered really, really well, or maybe something that you didn't do so well. Talk about your body language, talk about your posture, your attire, all those sorts of things. The goal of this activity is to make you guys go into that first real interview down the road and be way better prepared than someone who didn't have this same experience. So we think you'll find that you'll be much better prepared for that in the future. Just a few tips that Mr. Bartholomew has already told you guys that I'd like to reinforce. Make sure you're in the waiting room for that Zoom meeting at least 5 minutes early, 5 minutes in advance of your time. And if it turns out that the team is a little late in pulling you in and admitting you to the interview session, be patient. Please stay in the waiting room. Don't log off. Just be patient. We'll make sure you get in there. And here's something important to consider about your home environment. Please think about the frame of your Zoom meeting before you do that on the morning of the 20th. For example, you should be in a room that has decent lighting so that we can all see you. You should try to have it be cleaned up a little bit. Try to have it be as free of clutter and as possible. Third, you want to make sure it's as quiet as possible. Hopefully you could have your siblings or your pets or other things not be involved. This needs to be a professional atmosphere. We'd like you to have good posture, sit up. Also, professional attire, look nice. We're not saying that you guys have to go out and go shopping and find things. Obviously, that's a difficult thing right at the moment. You can't do that. But look as presentable as you can. If you got a tie and a dress shirt for you guys, for you girls, if you have some sort of a dress or something that looks nice, looks professional, that you would wear in a business or employment setting, that's what you're going to want to wear that morning. We want you guys to put your best foot forward when you're representing yourself and your school to our community members who are coming in to participate in this process. So lastly, you're going to want to make sure that you focus on your 5-year post-secondary action plan. And essentially, this interview session is going to be a conversation about you and your 5-year plan for the future. So I hope that has given you guys a little bit of information about what the exit interviews are going to be like. If you have any questions or concerns or you're worried, or give us a call, send us an email. We'll be happy to give you more information. But I think, as always, you guys are going to do great. And the community members and we here at school, we can't wait for that day to get here because it's an awesome day.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that, Mr. Snyder. And are they going to be expecting it like an email from you or Mr. Bartholomew or Ms. Temple about what group they're in and so on?
Absolutely. So as we get closer to the event, guys, we will be reaching out to you through email. That'll likely come from Mr. Bartholomew or Mrs. Fairchild. And we'll be telling you exactly what time your interview will start, who's on your interview committee, and etc. So that'll be coming in the near future. And then a little closer to the actual day, you'll get the actual email with the link to the Zoom meeting that you'll need to access your interview session. So you can expect 2 emails from us here at school before your interview will begin.
Cool. Thank you. All right, so finally, I'm going to give it to or hand it off to Josh Brote, who has a special message for you guys regarding the Think Big prom that they are doing the prom sponsored by Think Big, so to speak, in order to help fundraise for that pediatric cancer, or kids that have pediatric cancer. They've missed a huge opportunity to fundraise since we've been shut down. Our spring carnival we're not having, the color run we're not having, the lock-in we couldn't have. So they've lost some funding there. So this will be a cool thing. Josh is going to tell you guys more about that here in a second, and to kind of end this thing. But look, I want to end with this. Keep doing what you're doing. There is light at the end of the tunnel. Mm-hmm. We're getting close to the end of the year. Keep grinding it. Keep working hard, head down, eyes forward. Control the input, and as always, go Blue Jays.
Let's go Jays.
Hey guys, it's Josh Brote here. As many of you know, each year, Central Columbia works hard to raise money for Think Big, an organization that supports kids with pediatric cancer in our area. Unfortunately, due to the school being closed down, we were unable to host many of our biggest fundraisers for Think Big. Some of the events, such as the Spring Carnival, the Lock-In, and the Color Run, raise thousands of dollars each year for Think Big. That's thousands of dollars that the people that need it the most with pediatric cancer aren't going to be able to have. Fortunately, Think Big has provided us with a solution. They've invited us to be a part of their virtual prom. The virtual prom is a great way for friends to stay connected, and it features bands and DJs provided by Think Big. Each ticket will cost $5, and the schools that raise the most money will win more money for their proms for the next year. Now, especially in hard times like we're in now, it's important for us to get together and help support those in our community. So I highly encourage you, even if you don't plan on attending the prom, I would really encourage you to at least donate to Think Big. The virtual prom will take place on May 27th at 7 p.m. You can get your tickets online at the Think Big website, and within the next couple of days, the link will be on the school website and on social media platforms, so keep an eye out for that. And also, just so you know, this virtual prom is not a way to get rid of our prom. It's a way for us to come together as a community and help support those that need it the most. So, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you there.